Algebra is the branch of mathematics that deals with symbols and the rules for manipulating those symbols. These symbols represent numbers and quantities in formulas and equations. By using algebra, we can solve arithmetic problems that include unknown values known as variables. For example, if x plus 5 equals 10, we can use algebra to find that x equals 5. Algebra is not just about finding unknowns. It's about understanding relationships between numbers and how different values interact with each other. Numbers are fundamental concepts used to count, measure, label, and indicate order in mathematics and everyday life. They are abstract symbols that represent quantities and are used in various operations and calculations. There are several types of numbers, each serving different purposes. Real numbers include all the numbers we can find on the number line, including both positive and negative numbers, fractions, and decimals. Examples include 2, negative 5.5, 3/4, and the square root of 2. Natural numbers are the set of positive integers starting from 1, used for counting. Examples: 1, 2, 3, and 100. Whole numbers include all natural numbers plus 0. They are the non-negative integers. Examples: 0, 1, 2, and 50. Integers extend whole numbers with negative counterparts. Examples include negative 3, 0, 7, and negative 88. Rational numbers are fractions or ratios of integers, where the denominator is not 0. Examples are 1/2, negative 4/5, 0.75, since it can be expressed as 3/4, and negative 2. Irrational numbers cannot be expressed as a simple fraction. They are real numbers with non-repeating, non-ending decimal parts. Examples include pi, square root of 3, and the golden ratio. Prime numbers are greater than 1 and can only be divided by 1 in themselves without leaving a remainder. Examples: 2, 3, 5, 11. Composite numbers, on the other hand, have more divisors than just 1 in themselves. Examples are 4, 6, 9, and 15. 0 is the integer that precedes 1 and follows negative 1. It represents an absence of quantity. Imaginary numbers are numbers that, when squared, have a negative result. The basic unit of imaginary numbers is I, where I2 equals negative 1. Example: 2i, 5i. Complex numbers combine real and imaginary numbers in a format a plus bi, where a is the real part and bi is the imaginary part. Example: 3 plus 4i, 2 minus 7i. Let's look at some numbers and determine what kind of number it is based on the 11 types of numbers we went over. Let's start off with negative 3. What kind of number is this? Negative 3 is an integer because it indicates a value less than 0. 3/4. 3/4 is a rational number representing part of a whole. 0.5 is equivalent to 1/2, which is a rational number. It is a rational number because it can be expressed as a fraction. X and y. X and y represent variables. Variables like x or y represent unknown quantities in equations. Radical 4. Radical 4, or the square root of 4, is equivalent to 2. Since 2 is a real number, then the square root of 4 is also a real number. The square root of negative 4, radical negative 4, this number is represented as 2i, which is an imaginary number. Negative 2.5. Negative 2.5 is a real number, specifically a negative rational number. Negative 3/4. Negative 3/4 is a rational number, representing a negative part of a whole. 2 to the third power is equal to 8. with is a natural number. We've explored the vast landscape of numbers and their types, from the very basics of natural numbers to the complex realm of complex numbers. Algebra serves as our guide through this numerical world, providing us with the tools to solve problems, both theoretical and practical. Remember, every number has a story, and algebra helps us tell it. Keep exploring, and you'll find mathematics not just a subject, but a universe awaiting your discovery. Thank you.